Yeah, because I think this one was broken. Yeah.
Literally, this is amazing. Normally it's been guesswork. So the ball goes, I have no idea where it is.
I just like sort of wait to see if it touches with it.
Yeah, literally.
Maybe one day it'll be apparently. Next year. But this is last year. Yeah. Let's ship them out. Oh, it's a bit ridiculous, but
I don't get why they can't just get one more of those and put it here.
yeah, you would think it wouldn't be too difficult, but
Like the bleachers.
Yeah, just get something like that. Just put it here. And then
yeah, that would be perfect.
just for even a small one, just for
Plenty of space there to put the scaffold on the cloakroom. To be honest, I get why they can't put bleachers on the cloakroom.
I mean, I don't think an ambulance has ever driven in here.
But the ambulance has a driveway. We can put it on the garage.
Yeah, above there.
you can even put it over there.
Yeah. But the ambulance is not going to go through a rock. They can't use the grass right now.
Yeah,
They have
exactly.
to use the driveway.
And the gate's there, so. Yeah, and stand on the back. There you go. What's the New South Wales sponsored you?
Film sessions from a cherry picker. We pay some tree lopper
Yeah.
a few $100 every 2 weeks to drag his thing in.
Was I with you on the cherry picker? I was on a cherry picker once.
I haven't
Yeah.
commentated in one.
Maybe at Marconi.
I had a coach who was doing his licenses and stuff, and he went up and he was a tree lopper by day too. Went up in his cherry picker.
Oh, that's
at night
handy.
to film it for football session.
Okay.
I've done a game in it once and it was kind of scary.
Yeah.
It was very weighted.
Yeah.
And
If
the
you
way
don't
it
like
gets
heights,
windy and
it's
rainy
not so
here.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the wind and the rain.
Look,
That'd be
it's not
fun.
the best solution.
Yeah.
The Arctic Circle, they made that second scaffold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never used it because every time I tried it that I was going to have the license, like the insurance.
What?
Maybe I could have. Bladesville don't like to go to for something.
But then I've said I know people who are like going up there. Now they can.
Is it, have you been there for Bladesville games?
Every time I talk to them, they say, no, you have to be in the one time to do
To be fair, it is good. There's pros and cons. The other one is good because like you're away from the speakers that do matching accents. But it's good to be on the side of the players so you can see who's next to them. I can't
The
tell who's
reason I hate the one is because we're
and
in
the
a
time you
position
can't see the play. So you don't have to
on the normal.
no, on the new one you can't see.
On the one that I do, the worst part about it is wherever you are, no matter where you place the camera, you're getting blocked by the side, the poles, like in the corner. That's the only bad thing about it.
I gotta go find them. Not that they ever start on time here.
It's already done. Oh, you just try it. Yeah. They're both sitting there. You know, when sometimes I keep saying to the other team, we haven't accepted our keys. Yes, we have on the hand. I can't see it, but I can see it on there. Okay? Apparently they can't because the lights go out. I thought lights go out.
Yeah, back four guys coming up. Back four and a holder.
It was Hello and welcome everyone, kicking off round 20 of the NPL New South Wales women's competition here from North Turramurra Recreation Area. It's the Northern Tigers hosting the Western City Rangers. Should be an exciting clash, although could be interesting watching along, both teams in green tonight. Before this game begins, there will be a moment's silence to honour two people in the football family who sadly passed away during the week. Hayley Vella, who had multiple leadership roles within Blacktown and Districts Football Association. She was a board member there, a coach, a development manager, and an association player, and sadly she passed away during the week. Also, we'll be remembering Jessica Cooney, the mother, of course, of Kyra Cooney Cross, a Matilda who her mother sadly lost her battle with cancer this week. So, a couple of important people within the football world who will be honoured here with a moment's silence. So just before kickoff gets underway here at North Turramurra, we'll run you through the lineups for both sides. For the Northern Tigers, they start as follows with number 2, Josie Wilson, 4, Isabella Keach, 5, Amelia Feeney, who will be wearing the captain's armband this evening, 8, Saffron Grass, 10, Charlotte Mortlock, 12, Olivia Cartwright, 18, Greta Crisula, 19, Tegan Douglas, 23, Tanae Morris, 32, Beth Gordon, and 99, Olivia Riddell. And on the bench for the Tigers, number 1, Anna Norton, 6, Shadeen Evans, 7, Bo Burton, 15, Rosie Ewan, 17, Chloe Wallendow, 34, Olivia Meacock, and 47, Claire Fulton. As for the Rangers, they start with number 7, Alexandra Hyun, 11, Sienna Haville, 12, Mariam Mostagimi, 13, Catalina Wazinski, 14, Chloe Gordon, 15, Isabel Zogby, 20, Kira Hastings, 23, Claire Holder, 33, Rakaya Alfaraj, and 57, Trudy Camilleri, and then in goals, 88, Renee Kristanovska. And on the bench for the Rangers, 6, Jakili Hook, 9, Despina Vasiliadis, 18, Sienna Cooper-Durant, 29, Selena Mifsud, 99, Gabriella Silva, and 211, Samantha Wilkinson. So it should be an exciting game between these two sides. It was back in round 7 that the Northern Tigers recorded a 1-0 win. But that goal was scored by their English import, Ellie Head, who has left the club during the week, playing her final game as a Northern Tiger last week against Wanderers. They'll need a new face to power them to a win this evening. Kickoff underway this evening. Plenty of changes in this Tigers lineup. Few faces that are unavailable for this evening, perhaps being rested. They are looking to charge back into the top 4 after a strong win last week against 4th placed Western Sydney Wanderers. They take on 5th placed Sydney Uni next week, currently sitting just 1 point behind. In 6th are the Northern Tigers. Still a long way to go, a lot of ground to catch up to. The Wanderers 10 points ahead of them, but have been slipping recently, have been dropping points, and the Tigers have found a new gear recently. Meanwhile, for the Western City Rangers, there's a lot on the line for the club, who are playing just their 2nd season in the NPL competition. And if they don't pick up their form, we'll have to go back down to League One Women's. They sit 32 points behind the Northwest Sydney Spirit in Club Championship, on the bottom of that table. And of course, come the end of the season, there will be an automatic relegation for whichever club is on the bottom. It's a combination of the first grade points, which are multiplied, and then also the 23's points are added to that tally. Also currently on the bottom of the first grade only ladder are the Western City Rangers. Cartwright with a clever back heel flick inside to Grass, who's got a little bit of room here. Fires the pass out wide to Mortlock. Charlotte Mortlock sizing up defender, cutting back onto her right foot. The cross comes in, it meets Wilson. Josie Wilson pulls it across the face of goal. First shot of the evening. It was a good chance too for the Northern Tigers. Worked well from inside their own half. And then it was a good cross for Wilson, who scored from similar range last week against the Wanderers off of a corner. Bit of a scrappy play in the middle, and Josie Wilson was able to put the game away. That was a game that the Tigers won 2-1 out at Rudy Hill. As Grass touches inside to Cartwright, also on the score sheet last week. Playing back, and Kristanovska looks to go long. Rakai Alfaraj wins the header. Is able to get around Keach. She's being held. And that is rightfully called a foul. Headed away by Grass. It's come away to Alfaraj. Zogby is being defended well in the corner by the Tigers. Charlotte Mortlock able to shelter the ball out for a goal kick. It's won back quickly by the Rangers. Only for Crisula to pick the ball up in midfield. A loose pass back from Keach is rescued by Douglas. Grass forward to Gordon, playing in an unfamiliar role this evening. One of the strikers alongside Tanae Morris in the Tigers' 3-5-2 setup. Rosinski makes the tackle and wins a throw in for her side in an advanced area. Throw in over the top. The header's won by Feeney, then Crisula. Taken out of play there by Hastings. Clever use of the body. Good strength from Tanae Morris. The cross had less quality. Hastings. Back for Hyun. Under no pressure and is able to slow the game right down.
Good skip, Ren. Good skip.
Playing out of trouble in the midfield. Rangers on the attack now. The through ball being chased down by Alfaraja, but Riddell is off her line quickly. And Gordon able to reel in the pass. She's filling the hole left behind by Ellie Head. On the edge of the box, Cartwright able to slip the pass away to Wilson. And the pressure comes. Tackle is made. Long time for this decision to be made. Eventually, a goal kick is awarded to the Western City Rangers.
Good, Chloe, Sienna, keep the overlay there. Keep the overlay. 2v1 on her, 2v1 on 12. Okay, Kira, get it cross,
Mostagimi towards Alfaraja. Ball's come away to Beth Gordon. Able to turn. And Beth Gordon is absolutely cleaned up there. Very late challenge. And I'm surprised there's no warning for that. Right on the edge of the box too. The Rangers are lucky not to be defending a spot kick. Early chance here for the Northern Tigers inside the opening 10 minutes, and they've got a free kick on the corner of the 18-yard box. They're without Lily McMahon this evening, who is normally the corner taker for the side. Mortlock back in and does well on a set piece. Instead it's Gordon. Goes over the top, punched away on her own line by Kristanovska. Then the header from Wazinski. Corner. The Rangers are incensed by the call, but the Tigers will have another set piece. Excellent defending on their own line there. First the punch away from Kristanovska, then Wazinski followed up with the header. And the game remains level at 0-0. Tigers with another good opportunity here. It's Beth Gordon. Delivering along the 6-yard line. Pops back out to Gordon and an awkward bounce catches her by surprise. Telling the crowd she lost the side of the ball in the bright lights of North Tamar Recreation Area.
Could be Kira.
Hastings gets the pass away.
Come out.
Tigers looking to press high. Ball's won back by Mortlock. Chloe Gordon picks it up in midfield. Of course, the two Gordon sisters playing against each other this evening. Wazinski with the early ball forward. Alfaraja was offside. But good signs from the Rangers showing their intent to get down the field quickly, make effective use of transition moments. They want to exploit the space that the Tigers may leave, only playing a back three. Playing out of trouble well are the Tigers. It's come away to Cartwright with space. Now Crisula. Keach. For the Kiwi. Now Morris. Cartwright's cross into Morris. Kristanovska going on for the top. Saffron Grass sends it back into the attacking third for the Tigers. Now the Rangers looking to use the speed they have on the right. Keach was well positioned to get to the ball first. Feeney for Wilson. The pass off the mark. Uncharacteristic from Josie Wilson. Now Hyun. Straight into Wilson, whose touch will result in a Rangers throw-in. Of course, because Beth Gordon's been playing upfield this evening as a striker. Means her and her sister won't have the battle that many were looking forward to. Gordon. Yellow card given to Alex Hyun for her role in bringing Olivia Cartwright down. Some confusion on the sideline because Hyun wasn't really involved in the tackle. Wasn't the main culprit behind bringing Liv Cartwright to ground. It was, yeah. It was Sienna Haville who should probably have been booked on that occasion, but nonetheless the Tigers, they want a goal. Corner has been awarded. Second corner for the Tigers. Both from their right side. Gordon's delivery goes exactly where Kristanovska called, to the back post. Wilson looks to keep it in. But the foul's been given for a high foot from Josie Wilson. Tallest player on the field, up against one of the shorter Rangers, and yeah, dangerous play going too close to the head with her boot. Fired out to Hastings. Holder just to slip Rosinski in behind. The shot from distance, and it's Camilleri who records the first shot for the Rangers. Cartwright slips Gordon in. The flag stays down. Gordon rounds Kristanovska, who stopped in her tracks. Luckily, defenders were ready to backtrack. The cross comes in from Mortlock.
They're all off.
Frustration from the Rangers. Would have been a very tight call there to be made. Grass. Poor touch is able to be recovered. Holder with the behind the back flick pass. Doesn't quite make it through to Camilleri up top, but there's a Rangers throw in from deep into their attacking area. Headed away by Feeney, then Cartwright. Comes away to Chloe Gordon. Tanae Morris goes to ground. Play continues. Inside to Beth Gordon, who cops a very aggressive shove in the back from Alex Hyun, who is already on a yellow card this evening. Feeney delivers into the area, headed away by Hune. Crisula. Then Mortlock on the volley. Doesn't get a great piece of the ball. A little bit slow. The accuracy was there. Feeney meets the ball well. Grass towards Mortlock. In behind for Cartwright. Cross coming in to Morris, who I believe was in an offside position. Play continues because she didn't get directly involved with the play. Feeney. Passes off the mark. Spent a good chunk of the season out with injury, Amelia Feeney, and has played the last couple of weeks in the 23s squad to ease her return in. Now makes her first grade start since the injury, whilst wearing the captain's armband. Havel under pressure. It's a tough pass for the young midfielder to deal with. Camilleri will have to be careful. The retaliation will earn her a yellow card. Crisula with a normal enough foul, but she does pick up a yellow for her involvement in the tackle as well. Hyun plays short. Hastings into Havil. Hyun under pressure from Cartwright. Strong challenge there from Morris. This game is getting fiery quickly as Havel goes to ground. The pass through to Wilson, who will have the pace to get there ahead of Hastings. Now to Nate Morris. Cuts it back to Crisula. Into the area. Goes up in the air before being headed away by Chloe Gordon. Mortlock brings it down in midfield. Crisula for Saffron Grass. They've come all the way back, the Tigers, still in possession. Douglas out for Grass, who finds itself in a wide area. Cartwright for Mortlock. There's numbers in the box for the Tigers. Ball gets to Wilson. Now Gordon up and over the goal on the volley. Needing a new ball from the sideline to take the goal kick. But the Tigers have had the better of the field position, much better of the opportunities too. They're starting to build some real momentum in this game. The Rangers have had a tough run. Haven't had a win since round 4 against Sydney University. Just the 2 wins in their season. Throw in for the Tigers. The Rangers have had some draws in that stretch of games, but haven't had a win in months. Change of coaches in that time. John Sarukas now leading the side, as Kristanovska makes an easy save. Sarukas, of course, was at the Northwest Sydney Spirit, where they also went a long stretch unable to win a game. That Spirit side also unable to get a draw until a mass of imports arrived from the A-League women's competition. Douglas turns out of pressure very well, finds some space for herself, and then the pass in behind. Kristanovska will beat Cartwright to the ball. 20 minutes into this round 20 match here at North Turramurra. Still 0-0 between the Northern Tigers and the Western City Rangers. Kristanovska's ball doesn't quite have the height. Skips through to Crisula, finds Gordon. Beth Gordon with some room. Cutting back in on her left foot. Beth Gordon goes for goal and just wide. Another chance that the Tigers aren't able to capitalise on. And it was a chance that came about because of a mistake from the Rangers. The goal kick not taken to Kristanovska's normal standard. And that's a better delivery from her that still cannot beat the Tigers midfield. Pressure from Tanae Morris means Kristanovska has to settle for giving up a throw-in. Wilson towards Hastings. The tackle's made by Cartwright. Coming off a very strong performance last week against the Wanderers as Morris earns herself a yellow card for a challenge that wasn't anywhere near the ball. This game, it's only a quarter of the way through and already now 4 yellow cards, 2 for either team.
Good, put it down, hey, let's play, let's keep it, move them. Sogby, just tuck in a bit in case, Sogby, tuck in.
Going long, the header's won by Wilson. Havel surrounded. Wilson for Beth Gordon. Flick, header over the top. She's used to having people play ahead of her. A much more natural midfielder. Grass goes all the way back to Riddell. The clearance is poor from the goalkeeper. Douglas covers ground quickly. Now Morris with a good touch. Sienna Havel makes it the tackle. Clever feint there from Isabella Keach. But Mortlock loses the ball to Zogby. Gordon. Rosinski. Foul given away there by Rakaya Alfaraj. It'll be Keach to take the free kick. Under pressure in their defensive third, one of the first times this game, as Keach gives away a foul. Plenty of fouls going in this game. The referee having to be heavily involved. A chance here for the Western City Rangers there. First attacking set piece of this game. Tigers have had a couple and been unable to convert. Can the Rangers show them how it's done here? The delivery, shaping towards the back post. It's headed away by Feeney, who looks to have got it on a painful part of her head. Hands immediately going up. They'll have to defend a corner though. Taken short, quickly. Claire Holder to curl one in on the near post. Liv Riddell spills it into her own player, taking out Tegan Douglas, but the centre back pops up quickly and play continues here at North Turramurra. Grass tries to pick out a gap. It's closed down. Now Hastings. Her pass is intercepted. Cartwright has Wilson arriving. Ball through to Cartwright. And Liv Cartwright makes no mistake from that sort of range. Completely unmarked. Had a free run the whole way through the box. And Liv Cartwright knows how to find the back of the net. It's the Northern Tigers up 1-0 over the Western City Rangers. So the Tigers had been building momentum throughout this game, certainly had the better of the opportunities, and by a long way the quantity of opportunities had been falling the way of the home side, and eventually they are able to capitalise. Probably the easiest chance of the game. Liv Cartwright just steams into the box with absolutely no defensive pressure, converting the first goal of this game. Back when these two sides met in round 7, it was a 1-0 result in the end for the Northern Tigers. Wilson. Back to grass. Crisula. Slips a pass away. It's off the mark though. Crisula. Grass. This low block set up for the Rangers means that often the two defensive midfielders for the Tigers can pick up the ball relatively unmarked and have time to pick their next move. Trudy Camilleri inside to Holder. Still with Holder, flicks over the top. Camilleri looking to use her pace, and the save made by Riddell. Playing around the back of the Tigers. Started on their left. They've got it back to Feeney now on the right side. Cartwright bounces wide to Wilson. Amelia Feeney with an awkward back pass for Riddell to deal with. So just shy of half an hour gone here at North Turramurra. The Tigers just taking the lead through Olivia Cartwright. 1-0. They lead over the Western City Rangers, who desperately need points. They sit a long way behind on the club championship table that will determine their 2027 league. If the season were to end right now, the Western City Rangers would be back down in the League One women's competition. They sit 32 points behind the Northwest Sydney Spirit, who, after a slow start to the season, have well and truly found their place. Replacing coach John Sarukis and bringing in a raft of A-League quality players in the transfer window, as Cartwright has a good touch through the gap. Tanae Morris is tackled by Alex Hyun. Frustration from the Rangers who thought Morris was offside, but... And there's a challenge going on here between Hyun and Morris, and they both need to be careful. They both are on yellow cards. Morris is lucky to stay on the field right now, as is Alex Hyun. Frustration is boiling over here at North Taramara. There's already been 4 yellows in this game. And now Hyun and Morris were involved in a off the ball after the foul had been called challenge. I would not be surprised if we see players sent off for that foul. Morris involved with a very late challenge and then involved in the physical altercation with Alex Hyun as well, who's now chatting to her former teammate Beth Gordon. The two won the comp back in their days with the MacArthur Rams. Yellow card is coming out. Be interesting to see which player or both receive it. Tanae Morris gets sent a second yellow card, and she will be sent off for an early shower. Interestingly, Alex Hyun also shown a yellow card, and she'd picked up an earlier yellow card, although an earlier yellow card where it may have been a mistaken identity, so there's a lot of confusion here at North Taramara. I don't think the referee had ever actually cancelled Alex Hyun's early yellow card, or at least not to the Northern Tigers' knowledge. So there was a yellow card shown earlier in the direction of Alex Hyun, even though she had not been particularly involved in the challenge. That card was never actually cancelled. There's some very interesting situation here at North Taramara. Nonetheless, the Tigers are up 1-0, but they're down a player. They will have to see out the rest of this game, a whole hour with just 10 players on the field. Tanae Morris sent for an early shower. A physical player, Morris, and she'd just been drawn into a couple of late challenges. This game already fiery now with a player sent off. Let's see how this goes as one Gordon tackles another. It's Chloe Gordon who comes away with the ball. Mostagimi to Camilleri. Cartwright flicks one back to Beth Gordon. Now Charlotte Mortlock. Mortlock inside to Crisula. As Gordon is pushed to ground by Zogby. Really, plenty of these fouls have been quite obvious calls. There's just been some blatant foul play by both teams. Morris certainly can't begrudge anyone but herself for the send-off. Keach is forced all the way back. Morris under apologies, it's Grass under pressure in midfield. Mortlock inside to Crisula. It'll be interesting to see how the Tigers set up, how they adjust their shape with just 10 players. You would imagine they will shift into a 3-5-1, leaving just Beth Gordon up top and not replace the hole left by Tanae Morris. Hastings to Havel. The pass back was poor, but Hastings dealt with it well. As Crisula is pushed to ground. Kuhn already on a yellow for the earlier situation with Tanae Morris. Grass bounces back to Riddell. The little flick over the top. Alfaraja comes away with the ball, uses her pace, still going, crosses in Douglas. Deals with it, and now is pushing players upfield as Grass remains on the ground. And now the game will be stopped. Saffron Grass still on the ground. No medical attention needed at this stage. On their left now, the Rangers. It's with Hastings. Camilleri looks to turn. Tackle comes in late from Grass. And I thought the last touch came from Saffron Grass's tackle. Referee clearly disagrees with me, and she is in a better position, so goal kick awarded. Rangers have the number advantage now. It's 11 versus 10 here at North Turramurra. Tigers will be desperate to make it to half-time, retaining their lead. Finn Geraghty has a tough task ahead of him, the first time head coach in this league. He'll have to organise his girls to play an entire second half with just 10 players. As I said earlier, there's plenty of players unavailable for this game. They've named quite a young and inexperienced lineup, the Tigers, certainly the substitutes they have available to them. So it'll be interesting to see how they can manage this situation. Crisula turns away. Wilson inside for Crisula. The quick ball movement is working well for the home side. Keach for Mortlock. Mortlock, who's able to bring the ball down and then turn away from trouble. Crisula to Gordon. The one-touch passing looks very nice for the Tigers. Looking to find some space now. The switch from Crisula was a little too ambitious. Feeney. Kira Hastings does well to find the pass to Havel. Now Alfaraja in a strong challenge with Keach. And it's the Tiger who comes away with the ball. Over the top from Riddell. Through for Mortlock. But the foul's been called back. No advantage. The free kick taken by Keach. Could be a little too deep, but Wilson gets there. Can't direct her touch on goal. Hastings able to go forward for the Rangers on the edge of the box. The pass back is slow and allows Crisula in to win the ball back for the Tigers. The pass goes behind Beth Gordon. Would have been a challenge for her to play in a two-person striker role. Now she's the lone striker after Morris's red card. Strong challenge there. Physio needed for a head injury. It's Grass and Havel who were involved in the initial challenge. It was probably Havel, if anything, who initiated the heavier contact. But she comes off second best and will come to the sideline now. Looks to be good to continue, but will be checked on the sideline. Was able to run off the field. But Havel will go through all the necessary head injury tests. Meanwhile, there's a bit of confusion over how the play's going to restart. I don't think it was a foul. Should be a drop ball. Of course, only uncontested drop balls apply now, and it's been given to the Rangers. Tackled quickly. Camilleri was surrounded. She's come away with the ball, though. Trudy Camilleri looks to cut onto her right foot, unable to do so. Crisula. Into injury time here at North Turramurra. That may be a minute or two played after the foul there, or the head injury there for Havel, and then the time taken to send Tanae Morris off with a red card. Grass, Crisula. Tries to hit a gap. Kristanovska's out quickly. Tigers happy to slow things down, desperate to make it to half-time and regroup. Playing with just 10 players. They will need to make that last for 60 minutes. Josie Wilson slowing the game right down before taking this throw-in. Foul given. Looked to be a physical challenge from both sides, but Havel pushes Cartwright to ground. Keach doesn't get the height on the free kick. It pops out to Beth Gordon. Liv Cartwright now for Mortlock, who goes back. Half-time will be blown here at North Turramurra Recreation Area. It's the Northern Tigers up 1-0. The goal for Olivia Cartwright. They are also down to 10 players, so plenty of chances surely to come for the Western City Rangers in the second half. Stay tuned for that remaining 45 minutes to come after a short break.
Young Gulabowski. Coming in is the press and winning it back with the Rangers. Holder is there. Can she hit it? Pryor steps in. Trudy Camilleri. Trudy Camilleri! Fonson came from an offside position, perhaps not to be on this occasion. Capitanellis now. Hastings comes across to close her down. Capitanellis crosses it. Away by Barton. Letter! Easy tap in. It fell kindly to her, but on cap 100 for the club. Silly there, Letter. Was she offside? She was not! 91! 91 on day 100. And feeds a good-looking ball in behind. Mostagimi won't get there. Letter for the hat-trick! It's magnificent! It is Talia Capitanellis who went for the early shots, and Letter will creep in a poker. Hoban has this ball to find Capitanellis now, looking to break that duct, and does so! Both posts!
Adel Massey just couldn't control the first time. Shoots. Oh, yes! Regathers herself a second time. Oh, that's fallen nicely. Helmerich. Shot! Oh, that is wonderful! That's like a bullet out of a gun, and Coelho. Here comes Spirit again. Bry with the shot! Oh, no! Onto the near post. Oh, it's in! Marcela Santos. Oh, it's a difficult one, and it's straight in. Sarkis. Back to Najima. And back for Sarkis. Santos. Oh, that is wonderful from an acute angle.
Nice pass into Naomi from Hunter. Lakshmaya, can she get a shot away? Still with Bavatiri. She opens the scoring. 1-0 here at Northbridge Oval. McCarver take the lead. Naomi's got the ball for Naomi shots, and Naomi scores. She makes it 2. Well, the crowd goes wild here. That's Screamer. They're breaking forward. They're looking for a third before half-time. Whipped in. Can she make? She has made it 3. Easy as you like. Sort of live in the box. Here's a chance for Illawarra, and they pull one back. Bang on half-time. Souza. Lakshmaya for chance. Shoots and scores! 4-1 to MacArthur.
Stanage Floody, the underlapping runners on from Saino and Farrow. Oh, caught in possession. Here's the chance for Saino, saved away by Gray. And now Morris on the turn. And there's the opening goal for Hills United. So here's the corner from Mary Stanage Floody, high to a central position and lands in the 6-yard box, and Morris has got 2. Able to lift it in out of a penalty area scrap. Saino's through ball is incisive, and Neve Burns is away. She's 1-on-1 against the keeper and finishes with aplomb. And it's a stroke of genius from the sideline to switch Neve Burns.
Lily McMahon delivering. Scramble in the box. Wilson puts it away for the Tigers. It's the visitors up 1-0. Named Morris. Morris's cross for Cartwright. And a really nice header to the bottom left corner. From the near post, Liv Cartwright wraps her head around the ball against Hills United. So that 3-win buffer will remain. Eunice fires a shot. Fantastic goal from Tyler Eunice.
Now O'Brien swings it. It's decent. It's better than decent. What a goal from Chloe O'Brien with the power and the... Every week, hundreds of thousands of people turn up around football grounds around New South Wales. Parents, kids, refs, coaches and volunteers. Cardiac incidents can happen to anyone at any time on the pitch.
Right now, not every club has a defibrillator.
And the ones that do are not always maintained or ready to use. In a critical moment, with a defib, that could save lives. That's why Football New South Wales, St John Ambulance and Toyota have come together for Every Beat Matters to help clubs around New South Wales to access defibrillators, cover maintenance and build a register so we know exactly where every unit is around the state. All you need to do is buy a ticket through raffle ticks. $5 can make a difference. Every ticket goes towards funding defibrillators and maintenance for clubs that need it most. A live fundraising board shows exactly how much is being raised. And every ticket you buy puts you in the draw to win a Toyota Corolla. One ticket, real impact. Help your club be ready when it matters. So buy your ticket today.
Ham and cheese.
Second half about to get underway here at North Turramurra. It's the Northern Tigers up 1-0 thanks to a goal from Liv Cartwright. But they are down to 10 players after a Tanae Morris red card. About half an hour into the contest. Coming out for the second half. Both teams are unchanged. Big task ahead for both sides. The Rangers desperately looking to save their position as an NPL club. Need to make up 32 club championship points to close out the season. First they'll have to deal with Charlotte Morlock, who's into the area but slices across on her shot. Rangers get to win last first grade win was back in round 4. They desperately need to finish the season with quite a few 3-point performances. Meanwhile, the Tigers, it's a very long shot, but they do still have a chance of making the finals mathematically. They'll have to close out this half with just 10 players. Over the top from Hewen. Millie Feeney. Wilson, inside to Grass. Chloe Gordon remains down in midfield. It's actually her opposition, but sister Beth coming over to check on her. The two sisters back to being enemies for the next 45 minutes as they are both desperate to get the win for their side. Liv Riddell in goals this evening. Annie Grove not available for this match, who is typically the first choice keeper here at the Northern Tigers. Mortlock shows her pace, dribbles well. Rakai Alfaraja will cop a yellow card here. That is the 7th yellow card of the match. This game, certainly a fiery contest between these two sides. Keach. The flick on from Cartwright doesn't meet a Northern Tiger. So B back for Mostagimi. Now Alfaraja. It's a foot race between her and Morlock, two of the quicker players on the field. Alfaraja able to find the cross. Initial touch from the Tigers, and then they are able to make the clearance as well. The Rangers didn't have that second wave of attackers coming through. Gordon, Beth Gordon that is, recovers well to make the tackle. Now Alfaraja takes her touch out over the sideline.
Keep him here, guys. Yep, good. Cat, closer, cat. Keep him in here,
Lottie Mortlock. Back for Keach. Now Tegan Douglas. Puts a ball into no man's land. Douglas trips over. Tigers recover well. It's Grass. Exploding into space. Has Mortlock to her outside. Lottie Mortlock cutting back in. Beth Gordon. Turns, was looking for Cartwright. Played it behind the runner. Now Amelia Feeney. Wide for Beth Gordon. Pass out wide from Grass is intercepted by Holder. Zogby looking forward to Havel. Forced to play back as Grass shuts down the passing lane. Hyun wide for Hastings. Continues going forward. It's wide now with Rosinsky. Catalina Rosinsky from distance and fires a low near post shot. Beth Gordon gets the pass away to Mortlock. The foul is called. A contentious call there, but the Tigers will take the free kick. John Sarukis and Finn Garrity engaging in conversation on the sideline, no doubt all friendly. Chloe Gordon pulls wide. Pressure now arriving from Sister Beth. Zogby inside to Camilleri, back to Gordon, now Havel. And she's tackled by Liv Cartwright and pulled to ground. Cartwright and Havel competing strongly, and then Cartwright with a very late challenge. Foul's given, no advantage deemed. Catalina Wazinski frustrated because she was still in possession of the ball out on the far sideline. It will be a foul, but Cartwright not booked for that offence. Claire Holder setting up for a free kick from distance. She can certainly hit some strikes. Holder from range, takes a deflection, still in the box. Crisula with a touch out. Holder on the volley. Feeney can't clear the ball. It's with Alfaraj, whose cross is poor in the end, loses her balance just as she kicks the ball. Speaking to Finn Garrity pre-match, he told me that he would be very nervous, very worried anytime Claire Holder was standing over a free kick. But he can breathe a sigh of relief for his Tigers that they still have a clean sheet in this game. Physical contest between Feeney and Chloe Gordon. It's the Rangers who come away with it. Alfaraja unable to combine with Zogby.
You sold it, mate.
Keach down the line. Beth Gordon pushed to ground. Foul is given. An off the ball challenge. It was Zogby who gave up the foul. Crisula. Tigers coach demanding his players keep the ball speed going quickly. Need to move around and shuffle this Rangers defence. We do have the advantage of an extra player. Havel. Wide to Rukai Alfaraj. Still going, looking for the cutback. Meets the feet of Keach. Alfaraja picks it up once more. Crisula's clearance doesn't get very far. Havel dribbles into trouble.
Better rookie. Keep going.
Trudy Camilleri. Sizing up Keach. Crisula. Her touch gives up a corner. It'll be Claire Holder heading out to the corner flag. Taking this set piece. Her free kick wasn't great. Can she do better from the corner flag? Holder's delivery. Out to the top of the box. Camilleri meets it well, but can't affect a good shot. And it's Mostagimi who's frustrated with herself for her effort on goal. You can see the Tigers are preparing Shay Evans. Back with Kristanovska. Now for Mostagimi. Chloe Gordon with a pass that was very off the mark, got completely under that ball for what should have been a simple pass down the line. Crisula finds Beth Gordon, who is sent flying by her own sister. Feeney clears out over the sideline. And the two Gordons running alongside one another, probably sharing some words over that recent challenge. Whereas the older sister, Beth, who ended up on the ground. Brzezinski looking for the cross. Out off Mortlock. Chloe Gordon flicks over the top of Crisula. The Tiger recovers well. Beth Gordon with a strong challenge on Rukai Alfaraj. Havel fires a pass to Kira Hastings. Her pass, too much on it. Claire Holder unable to reel the ball in. They're moving the ball well. They're building some good opportunities here, the Rangers, but unable to find a good shot on the end of them to truly test Riddell in goals. Feeney. Down the line for Cartwright. The flick on from Gordon. As I said, she keeps looking for a striker ahead of her. Not used to being the top target in a team. Hastings gives Hyun a challenge, but the experienced centre-back deals with the bouncing ball well. Zogby coming inside, plays back to Mostagimi. Switch of play, out to Rzezinski. Catalina Rzezinski. Back inside, fires a shot, which doesn't come down in time.
Feel some pressure there, guys. Come
Just
on.
continued rising up and over the goal. Tigers happy to take their time to go and get this ball that's made its way out onto the warm-up field. Half an hour still to play in this game, and the Tigers doing that with just 10 players, so they would be desperate for the clock to tick down. Feeney goes up and over the top, sends Cartwright to chase. Now Gordon's applying pressure on the goalkeeper. Rangers able to play out of the pressure initially. Then Beth Gordon tackles Chloe Gordon. Mortlock crossing in towards Wilson. Hewen gets an important touch. Plays out wide. Ruzinski showing her pace. It's a disorganised defence they're targeting now. Good chance for the Rangers. Goes through the legs of Douglas, but Grass shows her physicality. Doesn't allow the shot at the top of the box. Mortlock sends it up the line. And eventually out over the sideline.
It has to be north side, not south side. Has to be.
Thrown for Holder. Flicked on. Alfaraja was in an offside position and she knew it, so chose not to contest. Riddell pushing all of her players onto the right side. Tigers looking to go long. Off the head of Grass. Beth Gordon. Back for Josie Wilson. Now Feeney. They've worked themselves out of a tight area well. It's the long pass that lets them down. Now the Rangers have some space. If they can get the ball to Camilleri with her pace. Claire Holder looking to find space to unleash a strike. Saffron Grass stays in close range and is able to block the shot. Now Cartwright clears the ball. Zogby.
Change it. Move it. Ready, left.
Mostagimi. Chloe Gordon tries to flick over the top. Camilleri was offside.
Go again.
I love how he all said good ball and we knew it was offside.
Izzy Keach gets a good ball away to Cartwright. Beth Gordon finds Wilson with some room. Back to Feeney. Now Crisula. Tegan Douglas driving forward. They've caught her out. Now Crisula's back as that central defender. Ball slips through Feeney. Claire Holder, disappointed with herself, let out a very loud groan, knowing that she'd had a missed kick. The Rangers are desperately hunting for the goal to tie things up. Tigers are defending with everything. Knowing they're a player down. Have to see out this win. Beth Gordon keeps the ball in. On the sideline. Mostagimi carries and then plays the ball out wide to Zogby, up and over halfway. Ball for Faraja into the box, looking for that square ball. Probably had the angle to go the shot herself. Instead, looks to be the unselfish teammate. They've got a corner here, the Western City Rangers. Change of corner taker for the Rangers. It's Trudy Camilleri. Gets one inside the 6-yard box. Riddell palms away. It's come back to Chloe Gordon. Her shot blocked by Saffron Grass. Crisula almost tackles Havel. Puts enough pressure on her to make a poor pass. And now the Tigers have the ball. Mortlock uses her pace to cruise past Hastings. The cross coming in. Just ahead of Gordon, who is unmarked at the back post. Crisula turning, lays it off to Cartwright. Fires into the arms of Kristanovska. Cartwright hunting for a second there. Faraja touches into the path of grass. Over the top from Zogby. Back with Kristanovska. Hewen for Camilleri. Desperate to slip that pass through to Alfaraja. Tigers able to cover the channel. Now it's with Grass. Crisula. Wide for Beth Gordon. Douglas. Cage uses her body well. But they've sent the ball back to Riddell. Pass off the mark from the goalkeeper. It's Rosinski who picks it up for the Rangers. Mortlock and Beth Gordon combining well. To Grass. Now Wilson. Grass over the top to Cartwright. Liv Cartwright cuts inside one defender. Unable to beat Chloe Gordon. Wilson lays it off to Cartwright once again. Fires from distance and leaves it well away from the goal. So far, in fact, it ends up rolling out for a throw-in. So a bit of a miss-hit from Liv Cartwright. The Tigers settling into this second half. It's taken them a while to find their feet. Just the 10 players out there after Tanae Morris received a red card about halfway through the first. just been struggling to maintain possession, but as of late have been able to string together a few passes and make their way downfield. Havel to Zogby, turning inside, but the pressure of Crisula proves too much. The pass forward for Gordon, she was onside. Beth Gordon slots it into the top right corner. A clever open foot finish. Beth Gordon doubles the lead here at North Turramurra. 10-man Tigers are taking it to the Rangers, who are now behind by 2. Tigers able to win the ball back quickly, spot a gap in the Rangers backline, who were far too spread out, didn't transition well. And Beth Gordon times her run to perfection, and a very calm and composed finish from last year's Canberra United Player of the Year. Good news for her this week after Canberra United found a new owner. Havel to Rosinski. The Rangers now need 2 goals just to get the draw. At this point in the season, with where they sit in the club championship standings, really they need a win.
Got him here, guys. Come on, Maggie. Come on now. Let's go, guys. All together.
It's a difficult situation for the Rangers. Many other clubs restocked with players out of the A-League in that transfer window. They chose not to. A very obvious foul there from Chloe Gordon. Double-handed push in the back of Crisula. Keach goes long. The speed of Wilson won't quite get there in time. Kristanovska was alert to the danger. Camilleri comes over the ball. It's a physical challenge between Douglas and Alfaraja as Camilleri fires. One across goal. Hooks out to the right. Into the 74th minute here at North Turramurra. Both teams still playing with their starting sides, apart from Morris, who was sent off with a red card. No substitutes yet to make an impact. Mortlock, the flag stayed down. She's been sent wide, but she goes for goal now, and Mortlock gives the Tigers a third. Excellently placed finish, scrapes the head of one Ranger defender, but Lottie Mortlock gets herself on the score sheet, and the Tigers now in a commanding position to see out this win. A gutsy performance from the side who've played majority of this game with just 10 players. Shows the quality of the game plan. Happy to sit, happy to defend, absorb the pressure, knowing that they are down a player, then explode out into the space when they do pick up the ball. All 3 goals have been off through balls where the Tigers have been able to get themselves in behind and exploit the space, both in the gaps in the back line and playing quite a high line. The Rangers leave a lot of room in behind that the Tigers have been able to use their speed well and then finish very composed finishes as well. They haven't been easy, but it shows the quality of those Northern Tigers. Mortlock comes inside to pick up the ball. Cartwright. Keach. Now for Gordon, who managed to get herself free and unmarked. Tracking of runners has been a little bit of an issue for the Rangers. Gordon inside. Cartwright using her strength, spinning around a couple of times. And in the end, the foul is awarded. Izzy Keach. Sends up a ball, it's headed away by Hastings. The deflection falls with Grass. Cartwright to Mortlock. She's been sent quite wide, but similar area to where she scored her goal. Cutting back. Little dink of a cross. Saffron Grass is on the ground. Play continues. Camilleri comes away with the ball for the Rangers. She has Alfaraja bursting into space. That's where the pass goes. Rakaya Alfaraja from close range. An excellent save from Riddell, who pops back up and can't make the second. The goal is awarded. It snuck through a hole in the net, which is concerning at this level of competition that we can't get secure nets. Down in backfield, Mostagimi is flat out. So the Rangers get one back. There's still 13 minutes of play. And they do have the one player advantage. There's still time to get back into this. The Tigers, just moments ago, looked very secure. Leading 3-0. Can that goal spark a historic Rangers comeback? Waiting to see if Mostagimi will be okay to continue. So time continues to tick down. No doubt will be added to the injury time to be played. But both teams using it as a chance to get some hydration, get some instruction from the sideline. Completely changes the fabric of the game with that goal. The Rangers might have the spark they need to go on with the game. And as the Tigers end up getting tired, they've been defending for a long time. With just 10 players, it's a chance to turn to the bench. Beth Gordon scored a goal this evening and certainly had an impact up top. She's finished for the day and into the action. Shay Evans to take the kickoff. Also changes for the Rangers. Claire Holder makes way, as does Mariam Mostagimi. Into the action, Selena Mifsud and Jakili Hook. Mifsud still just an under 15. A quality young player of the future to keep an eye on. And she's on the ball now, the substitute from range. Mifsud fires one into the back of Camilleri. Hyun picks out one of the tallest players on the field to target with a long ball. Wilson jumps up to make the header away. Keach back for Douglas. The inside passes. Well won by Jakili Hook. Okay, Alfaraja takes her touch away from goal. Now sizing up, able to face forward. Hook. The cross is headed away by Douglas, who is very vocal in setting her defensive line. Hook. Alfaraj. Okay, Alfaraj looking to get past Mortlock. The cross has teasingly crossed the box for being cleared off of the penalty spot. It's a good cutback from the Rangers that wasn't met well.
Keep him here, let's go.
Down the line from Wilson. Rangers need 2 goals to get level. It's looking unlikely. They're giving themselves the best chance against an Tigers side that is down to 10. Evans. Ready to hold. As Tigers being instructed to get tight, get compact in their defense. Jakili Hook was onside. She has players arriving in the box. The cross is cleared by the Tigers. Comes away to Havel. Mifsud looks to deliver. Goes over the head of Camilleri. And now a goal kick for the Northern Tigers. Another change coming for the visitors. Sienna Havel is finished for the evening. Will be replaced by Despina Vasiliadis. So getting a slightly more attacking player on. Some confusion among the Rangers. They thought they didn't have enough players on the field. Definitely are playing with the full 11. It's the Tigers who are down to 10 after a red card. A strong challenge from Zogby. Hook. Alfaraj looks to use her pace. Does well to beat Mortlock. Alfaraj back to Mifsud. And just lollipops a bit of a shot. Goes straight up and down into the arms of Riddell. Needed a bit more power to get it up and over the goalkeeper. Still just 14. Cartwright. Back for Wilson. Vasiliadis, her touch is cleared away by Keach. Shy of 5 minutes to play in the 90. There will be some additional minutes after a injury to Mariam Mostagimi. Jakili Hook still going. Her cross. Looking for Rzinski. Rolls out for a goal kick. Five minutes. It's the Northern Tigers with a 2-goal advantage. They lead 3-1. Be a very gutsy performance if they can see this through. Played about an hour with just 10 players. After Tanae Morris got herself sent off, a couple of reckless late challenges from the striker. Hook. Tackled by Cartwright. The foul is given, but the Rangers are fuming. They thought a yellow card would be deserved. They're wasting their own time by arguing. They don't have minutes to spend giving feedback to the referee. Hyun's still continuing the conversation. But the referee has grown disinterested. Hyun's still going, and she is on a yellow, so needs to be careful how much feedback she provides. Chloe Gordon on the second effort. Falls to Feeney. Goes quickly with the clearance. Mortlock is quick. She's switched out onto the right side now. Shay Evans. Turning, looking for support. Back for Wilson. Down the line to Mortlock, who was offside. This game settled a bit more in the second half, just the one yellow. It was a fiery first half that saw 6 yellow cards handed out. 2 obviously to the same player when Tanae Morris got herself sent off. It's been goals aplenty in this game. It's the Rangers who are hunting desperately to add a second and third goal. Tigers holding on. They have a 2-goal lead. They have that buffer. And the clock is well and truly on their side as the minutes tick down in this game. The pass from Hyun, too far ahead of Hook. Izzy Keach goes as far as she can on the throw. Hook tackles the ball in a dangerous area, fires the cross, probably hit the cross too early, didn't have players in those advanced positions. Josie Wilson who will take the throw in. Down the line to Evans. Mifsud back to Hyun. Over the top, targeting Wazinski. Wilson up and over the fence. So we are into the 90th minute here at North Taramara. It's the home side with a 3-1 advantage over the Western City Rangers. That throw-in was a little bit dubious. Hyun looking direct for Mifsud. Camilleri. Hook. Her delivery goes straight into the feet of the Tigers, Josie Wilson. Camilleri with a challenge on Morlock. Still with the Tigers. A retreating Rosinski makes the interception. Hook. Forward to Rakai Alfaraja. She's able to scoot past Tegan Douglas. She's gone quite wide looking for the cutback. Josie Wilson was there. There was much more desperation from the Tigers on that play. No Rangers players really in the box. I think they had one. As Hook slices across the ball, her cross. Almost out for a goal kick. No doubt. Kuhn. The header gets to Alfaraja. That's with Hook. Into injury time here at North Taramara. And Alfaraja dribbles it out over the sideline. Fatigue in the legs for a lot of the players out there. Everyone who's played the 90 has played a strong physical game. Out off Jakili Hook. Shay Evans is pushed to ground, and that's a sloppy foul. Jakili Hook picks up a yellow card. And the Tigers will be in no rush to take the set piece. Keach targets the space out on the right. Mortlock. Will be a Tigers throw in. Much to the disbelief of some of the Rangers. Down the line. The Rangers need to go quickly. They still have 2 goals to score to level things up. Hyun going forward. Rosinski. Hunting the run of Vasiliadis. The touch from Amelia Feeney. Able to get the pass away to Crisula. It's well worked by the Tigers. Now with Evans. Wilson. Over the top. And there is the full-time whistle here at North Taramara Recreation Area. A gutsy performance from the Northern Tigers, who went down to 10 players early, but take all 3 points out of this matchup. A 3-1 win over the Western City Rangers. Goals to Olivia Cartwright, Beth Gordon, and then Lottie Mortlock, before the Western City Rangers were able to pull one back in the end. Couldn't get the job done, and they see themselves remain at the bottom of the club championship standings. Thank you for tuning in, and all the rest of the round 20 matchups will be on tomorrow afternoon.
plans for the rest of the weekend?